We're driving cars on a Mars tonight. We're blasting off to the stars tonight. We wanna go, go. We wanna go, go.
Hi and welcome back to Discover with RAA Travel. I don't think I'm alone when I say that current trends in technology have had an impact on the importance of art and culture in our lives. Well, today we want to share with you some ideas to inspire you to embrace the wonders and delight of what seeing a show or delving into another society's culture can bring. Over in Melbourne, Abby goes to see Hamilton the musical. Andrew Hayes catches up with Jacob at Tandanya to roll around in the Wild Dog exhibition. And of course there's me. I am here in beautiful Fiji, but more about me later. First up is Themis to show us how Australian culture has come to embrace wines of the world.
What you may not know about me is that in addition to being a dietitian, a restaurateur, and a TV presenter, I'm also a wine lover and collector. And believe me, partnering the right wine with the food you're eating can really change the entire dining experience. Today I'm going to talk to you about 3 foreign wine varieties: Pinot Grigio, Tempranillo, and Viognier. Now first up, Pinot Grigio. So do you know the difference between Pinot Grigio and Pinot Gris? Nothing. Pinot Gris is French. Grigio is Italian. Gris is rich, lush, aromatic with some subtle sweetness, whereas Grigio is crisp, dry, and neutral. Now today, I've chosen the La Prova Pinot Grigio by Sam Scott in the Adelaide Hills. This wine, as you can see, it's a lovely pale colour, quite subtle. I also like serving this wine at about that 11-degree temperature, not too cold, because we do want the flavour profile from the grapes to come through while we're enjoying our meal. It's lovely, it's fresh. Oh, and I tell you what, that's rich, it's fruity, it's balanced. It's got these lovely little bits of kind of nectarine and pear flavour profile that are going to go beautifully with this little scallop dish here. This Scallop Ceviche made using little cucumber pickles, smoked oyster cream, as well as a lovely little herb oil as well. That's the way we serve it here at 11. In the 1960s, the Viognier grape was nearly extinct all around the world. But in the 1980s, the Yalumba family made it their mission to bring it back. And boy, am I glad they did. Thanks to them, we're now able to enjoy this beautiful wine, the Yalumba, the Virgilius Viognier, made out of the Eden Valley, and it without a doubt is one of the most world-class Viogniers going around. As you can see, it's got this lovely kind of straw colour, bright yellow, and the nose, it's beautiful. It's got that fresh fruit, but that subtle little bit of oakiness as well. Absolutely stunning. I tell you what, this wine here, it's the white wine for the red wine lovers. It's gutsy. Today I've chosen to match the Yalumba, the Virgilius Viognier with our lovely Marin dish here at 11. It's served with this bisque made from prawn and marin, and this gently confit leek as well. And it's going to go beautifully with this full-bodied white wine. And finally, Tempranillo. That's correct, you do not pronounce the 2 L's. Tempranillo is Spain's noble grape. It comes from the word temprana, which means early. What does Tempranillo taste like? It's medium-bodied, lovely gentle tannins, spicy fruit, and little raspberry tones as well. To be honest, it's the full-bodied Pinot. I've decided to partner that today with our roasted wild mushroom dish. Now, I think it works really well because we've got these beautiful pine mushrooms, which are my favourite, lovely, meaty, firm from the Adelaide Hills with this beautiful pine oil as well. I am one happy chap. Now, I understand not everyone is a mushroom lover like I am, so if you're trying to think what else you could partner with Tempranillo, head to Spain. Head on over there, think chorizo, paella, any of those beautiful kind of cured meats, even jamón. Those lovely umami notes, slight earthy notes in chorizo from the spices, the paprika, will absolutely go beautifully.
Well, Themis has shown us how to select a wine when dining out. Me, I'm in Melbourne, about to get a feed myself, and I guess somebody should put his tips to the test. I'm here at Rabada Japanese Grill for a pre-show feed, as tonight I'm heading to Hamilton the musical. I cannot wait for an amazing night ahead, but I've heard some pretty special things about this Japanese grill and I cannot wait to try it out.
We specialise in Japanese charcoal grilling, so we have an amazing menu of yakitori, which is chicken cooked over binchatan charcoal. We do offer an express menu. It's an array of little bites, perfect to share, and we can have that done in 45 minutes. And it does come with a wine, a beer, or a Japanese sake as well, so perfect for pre-theatre.
Let me give you a hot tip. Always have dinner before heading to the theatre. There's nothing worse than sitting there hungry with a rumbly tum. But the express menu really does take the stress out of things. It's quick, it's easy, and it's oh so delicious. One of the best things about Rabada is that it's just down the road from Her Majesty's Theatre. So ladies, if you're wearing heels, don't worry, I got you. Hamilton the musical has become an absolute phenomenon, with its story around the founding of the United States with a rap, hip-hop and Broadway melody.
Hamilton the musical is told in a hip-hop rap kind of fusion of music, so it's exciting and it's new and I guess a very modern way to tell history. What kind of musical has rap or riffs or, you know, like R&B involved in musicals? I think growing up I never had that, so this generation is very lucky to have this kind of sound. I think the music in itself is inspiring. Seeing the different kind of people on stage is inspiring. Seeing the beautiful colours and the music, I think, is a huge part of that inspiration.
What's your name, man? Alexander Hamilton.
Whether it's pre or post-show, I can highly recommend popping over to Bar Clara and visiting the crew here. There is such a charm in the small bar scene here in Melbourne CBD, but come on in and I'll show you why.
The big thing for us is we want everyone to feel really welcome. The drink that you get to be a real adventure, so use a lot of whole ingredients, whole foods in there. We actually change our menu every season, and there's usually about 7 or so cocktails on there. We can do a lot more sort of classics and that sort of thing if you ask, but these are the ones we make every season, put a lot of effort into them.
A great night out in Melbourne is not complete without a bit of a dance, right? Well, I'm here at the Carlton Club, which would have to be one of the most unique places in Melbourne. There's 3 floors of stuffed animals and a tropical jungle. You really have to see it to believe it.
We're kind of the one place that people always bring interstate people and overseas guests, but it's also like a really comfortable place you can bring your grandma. We've got 4 different permanent bars on different levels, to dancing to 2 different styles of music on 2 different levels. In case you don't like one, you can walk upstairs to the other.
After the dancing is done and the cocktails are over, it's time for a little snack before heading home to bed. Now that's a good night out in Melbourne.
We won. The world turned upside.
Going on an overseas holiday is always really exciting, and for me, the plane journey is where it all begins. Fiji has always been a place I've wanted to visit. Now, Fiji Airways have 2 flights weekly to Nadi. I am heading over to Denarau Island, which is perfect for couples or families because most of the resorts offer complimentary kids club. Can't wait. Denarau Island is one of a cluster of heavenly islands located in the middle of the South Pacific. And with the Care Fiji Commitment Program, you can be sure that the islands and local villages you want to visit are safe. I am staying here at the Radisson Blue Resort, which is situated among 10 acres of tropical gardens, waterfalls and a private beach. It has 6 restaurants to choose from and a complimentary kids club.
Families come here, they leave their kids with us, either in the kids club or at the pools. We take care of them and then they can move around on the island or in the property, or they can go out.
Fiji has 2 seasons, warm and warmer, with temperatures ranging from 19 to 33 degrees. Just as well then that this resort has 4 climate-controlled lagoon pools. And later in the afternoon, there's the option of relaxing on the beach. Or not, you could be a bit more daring. There are many experiences to be had here in Fiji, and being served up a 3-course meal while watching a cultural performance is a good one. After an exhausting day of swimming and eating, snuggling up in a comfy bed in a beautiful room is a must. Good night. When I am on holidays, I love getting up early to go exploring, and my adventure today is with Go Dirty Tours to check out the Fijian landscape. Go Dirty Tours does as the name suggests. You can get down and dirty bathing in mud pools which soothe the skin, travel through the spectacular mountains, or you can be really energetic and couple the tour with a zipline ride. Most tours are offered twice daily and finish up at this beautiful beach. Fiji is so much more than I thought. It caters for families with kids clubs and adventure parks, and it has real appeal for couples that want to relax or groups that love adventure. All up, a cultural experience with a little bit of something for everyone. Cheers!
Art has a great way of communicating symbolic messages. Throughout history, people have used images to communicate ideas and concepts. Today, I'm here at Tandanya to see an exhibition that explores the importance of one of Australia's most misunderstood cultural symbols, the dingo.
Well, the dingo has had a lot of bad press historically, but the dingo is a really important cultural symbol to us, and this story, or this project, started probably 11 years ago. So this little 70s lounge room is in honour of senior ladle artist Dick Ruffsey's giant devil dingo. It was a children's story that Dick Ruffsey produced back in 1973, which got turned into an animation. And so we've scouted around Adelaide to find period furniture like these chairs, this television, the lava lamp, and created a nice little 70s lounge room for you to appreciate Dick Ruffsey's giant devil dingo.
There's a lot of nostalgia that lives here.
Yeah. It all started to come about really formally as a cultural maintenance project when I spoke to artistic director Nikki Cumpston, who's the AD of Tarnandy Festival. And she loved the idea of bringing all of these communities together to revive and maintain the dingo dreaming that we have that connects South Australia all the way through Northern Territory to far north Queensland.
Jacob, take us through this unique experience.
This installation is called Six Dog Night, and the name comes from a conversation I had with senior Kaurna elder Uncle Lewis O'Brien. So what we've created here is a space where you can come and lay down with the dingoes, look up at the Kaurna night sky, and listen to a whole bunch of stories told, Kaurna stories told by Uncle Lewis O'Brien and Auntie Lynette Crocker, two of our most senior Kaurna elders.
Oh, it's beautiful. You can genuinely escape and lose yourself.
Yeah. So when people come to Tandanya to see Wild Dog, what they will experience is the creative and cultural expression from artists and communities across 5 nations, Australia and Asia. So you will see a whole range of things: film, animation, dance, puppetry, immersive audio installations, participatory installations where you can actually become an artist yourself and contribute to the exhibition. You'll see visual art, like the beautiful artwork that's behind me.
There really is something for everybody here. One really cool part of the exhibition is this. It's a chance for you to write some love notes anonymously on these pieces of paper. You hang them on the wall, just like this, and eventually this will completely fill up. And watch this space. The guys here are going to do something pretty cool with all the love notes on here. Jump online, check this out. It's really, really fun. I guarantee you're going to love it.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.